Section 4. You will hear a university lecture on the renewable energy sources. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 8. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 8.
Good morning everyone, and welcome to today's lecture on renewable energy sources. As you know, renewable energy is becoming increasingly important as countries strive to reduce their dependence on fossil fuels and mitigate climate change. Today, we will explore some of the most widely used renewable energy sources: solar power, wind power, hydroelectric power, and biomass. Let's start with solar energy, which harnesses sunlight to generate electricity. Solar panels, which are typically made of silicon, convert sunlight directly into electrical power through a process known as the photovoltaic effect. One of the main benefits of solar energy is its abundance, as sunlight is readily available in many parts of the world. However, there are some limitations. Solar panels require large amounts of space, and their efficiency depends heavily on weather conditions, so they're less effective on cloudy days or at night. Now, let's move on to wind power. This form of energy utilizes wind turbines to generate electricity. When wind flows over the turbine blades, it causes them to rotate, driving a generator that produces electricity. Wind power is particularly effective in coastal areas and open plains where wind speeds are consistently high. However, wind turbines can be quite noisy and may have an impact on local wildlife, especially birds. Another downside is that wind power is also intermittent, meaning it's only available when the wind blows. Hydroelectric power is another significant renewable energy source. It uses the flow of water from rivers or dams to turn turbines and generate electricity. Hydroelectric power plants have been around for over a century and are a reliable and constant source of energy. However, they can disrupt local ecosystems, affecting fish populations and plant life. Large-scale hydroelectric dams also require significant initial investment and can only be constructed in areas with sufficient water flow. Lastly, let's discuss biomass energy. Biomass refers to organic materials, such as wood, agricultural waste, and even certain types of garbage. These materials can be burned to produce heat or converted into biofuels like ethanol, which can power vehicles. Biomass is unique because it uses materials that would otherwise go to waste. While it's renewable, it's not completely clean since burning biomass still releases carbon dioxide. However, this is balanced by the fact that plants absorb carbon dioxide as they grow, creating a cycle of carbon absorption and release. In conclusion, renewable energy sources offer promising alternatives to fossil fuels, but each type has its own advantages and limitations. A mix of these sources is often recommended to ensure a steady and reliable energy supply.
That's the end of the Section 4.